What's going on, everyone, and welcome back. Today we have a very special announcement unveiling the ZainoTV Community Challenge. This will be a month-long competition for the Balatro community where you attempt to take world records, but there is a twist. You'll be competing with my rules, my own custom ZainoTV Ruleset. At the end of the month, there will be a winner and a runner-up for whoever takes the most records, and we'll have some unique prizes. So without further ado, let's jump into what exactly are these specific ZainoTV rules. So first of all, this is going to be you attempting to go for records in different categories, such as things as, highest hand score, highest ante, tons of Joker challenges like biggest hologram, biggest Wii, as you've seen on the channel many of time. But again, there is a little bit of a twist. So first of all these records need to have some sort of video proof just to prove that it's unseeded and showing the record. So to show it's unseeded, you can hit escape during your run. There shouldn't be a seed. You can then deselect escape and then show the record happening. The runs must be recorded post May 13th and must be on the latest available version to your system. So I understand that 1.01F isn't available to all consoles. So if you don't have that available to you, you can play it on an older version. However, you can't claim the Vampire, Campfire, or Madness record since those Jokers kind of got changed in this latest version. It wouldn't be fair, for someone on a PlayStation to have the old Vampire and claim the record. Runs must be unseeded. You can play on any stake. Now, getting into the kind of specific rules of the ZainoTV rule set compared to your normal world record sheet on the Balatro Discord. For this, Plasma deck is banned. A lot of longtime followers of the channel know how I feel about the Plasma deck. It's fun, it's powerful, but I think it's too powerful, and I think it kind of takes away from what Balatro is about, balancing the chips, the mult, going for those crazy runs. It's a lot harder to do on decks that aren't Plasma, so I think it'll be very interesting to put that kind of boundary on this of not having Plasma deck. The next rule is Perkeo. So if there's a Joker that can break the game, it's Perkeo. And the reason I wanted to kind of ban it is Perkeo, for all intents and purposes, can basically blow up any record. If you sit there long enough on an unseeded run until you get Perkeo, let's say from an Arcana skip on Ante 1, you can basically do whatever you want in the game. You can claim whatever record you want. I just want to kind of avoid that now. That's not saying people aren't going to be obviously holding R, restarting to get a really good start, or, get a Wii for shop. But I still think it's a lot different than having Perkeo, where you essentially could go all the way to Ante 39 and claim whatever records you want along the way. So for tons of purposes, Perkeo is banned. If you get it from the soul, you must sell it before you select the next round, so it does not activate any kind of effect. Of course, Endless is going to be allowed. There are a couple of records that are for just winning the game. Like, there's a timed record, whoever can win the 8 rounds fastest. There's one with fewest discards or fewest hands played. That, for all intents and purposes, ends when you finish the game. So you obviously don't want to go endless if you're playing the fewest amount of something. Next, no challenge decks. This kind of got brought up on our stream today, and it's like, oh yeah, need to make sure we don't have that. No tarot looping or any exploits. Now, I don't believe tarot looping is available without Perkeo, but I just want to make it very clear that you cannot use exploits and claim one of these records. Number 10, to claim a highest Joker record, you need to hold that Joker while winning at least one round. And this is to avoid someone who has, I don't know, let's say $50,000 and they're going after the money record, but they're re-rolling and Bootstraps comes up and they're like, oh, let me just claim this record as well. Well, if you want to claim that record, you're going to have to make room in your Joker slot, and you're going to have to win one round with that Joker. That also means that if you're going for a scaling Joker record and you do hold it, on the round that you lose, that scaling doesn't count. The Joker record is secured only for Jokers that you won a round with. Rule number 11, submissions end on June 12th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Number 12, each record has points attached, with a few worth more than others. There's only a few world records that are going to be worth very slightly more than the rest, and that's stuff like, highest hand score, highest ante, ones that are kind of bigger records, in my opinion. And with that said, let's move on to what are the records available. So none of these records should be a big surprise. You have your common things like highest single hand score, highest ante, fastest win for speedruns, largest cash out. So we move over, we have a few, Joker records that are not specific jokers, most number of jokers, most number of polychrome, foil, hollow, or one type of joker. We then have the specific joker records, and this is where to claim a highest joker, you need to hold that joker while winning at least one round comes into play. You have things, basically anything that scales from abstract joker to Cloud9 and Constellation, highest delayed gratification payout, highest hologram, highest spare trousers, loads and loads of options. I think we have a total of 65 records. Again, the ones that score slightly more are highest single hand score, highest anti, speed run, and the most number of jokers. I am really excited for this tournament. Let's kind of quickly talk about what you all are playing for. It's nothing massive, but I do think it will be kind of fun. The first place winner gets 2 free games from the game wall. That includes games like Jackbox, Fallout, Balatro. Obviously, you kind of need Balatro to compete in this, so you probably aren't going to be claiming that one. You get gifted subs to Balatro, you, Murphy, and myself's channels, a special Discord role in our Discord, and a $100 donation to a charity of your choice. That charity does have to be approved, and I do have a pre-approved list of charities on the document, but we can also talk if you had something else in mind. Second most world record points gets a free game, gifted subs, and the $50 charity donation. So this is the start. This is the beginning. This is your go ahead. Go compete in this challenge. I look forward to covering it. I am going to be covering kind of the records that are set every single Monday. We'll be having a video going over, cool runs, who's kind of in the lead, giving a recap on where this challenge is. I really hope to get a lot of people in the community outside of just our small little community and channel here on ZainoTV involved. Hopefully get some people over from Balatro U's channel, Murphy's channel, and more. And I'm really excited for this. I'm going to be participating. I'm going to be doing a lot of these runs on stream, so come check us out on Twitch. Don't forget to join the Discord where we're discussing the challenge. We have a whole channel dedicated to it. And of course, this document will be down below. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. And thank you so much for watching, and good luck.